Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how you can use Nmap to identify an operating system of a machine on your network. Let us review the setup of our network. Here I have two Linux machines. On the left I have a machine running Fedora version 44. On the right I have a machine running Ubuntu Jammy Jellyfish. Both machines are connected to a Netgear switch via Ethernet cables. There is no internet connection, but the two machines are still on the same local area network through the switch. I will move between the two machines when I am sharing my screen, and I will put the logo of the machine on the screen to make it easier to understand which one I am working with. Let us say that we have this local network, but neither the person who is using the Fedora machine nor the person who is using the Ubuntu machine is aware that there is another host on the network. In this scenario, I am going to use the Ubuntu machine and Nmap to identify the Fedora machine. Network Mapper, better known as Nmap, is an open source network scanner used to discover hosts and services on a computer network. Let us go to the Ubuntu machine. I am going to bring up the terminal. Before conducting host discovery, I need to identify my own network information. I'm going to run IPA to determine the network interface name and the current IPv4 address with its subnet prefix. The command shows that our Ethernet interface is ENP1SO and the Ubuntu machine has the address 192.168.1.223/24. The /24 means the local subnet is 192.168.1.0/24, with usable host addresses from 192.168.1.1 through 254. We can use Nmap to scan the local network and discover which other hosts are online. I will run sudo nmap-sn 192.168.1.0/24. Let us go over the command. I'm using sudo to run nmap with admin privileges. The -sn option is commonly referred to as a ping scan, but that name can be misleading. The option does not necessarily mean Nmap only sends ICMP echo requests like the regular ping command. Depending on the network and privileges, Nmap may use ARP requests, ICMP probes, TCP SYN probes, or TCP ACK probes to determine whether hosts are up. Since this is a local subnet and we are using sudo, Nmap will likely rely on ARP discovery. At the end of the command, I need to specify the network I want to scan. Now let us run the command. It can take 5 to 30 seconds for the command to complete running. Reviewing the results, we have two IP addresses listed, 192.168.1.92 and 192.168.1.141. The 223 address is the IP address of our Ubuntu machine. The 192.168.1.141 address is marked as Dell, so that is probably the other computer on our network. The 192.168.1.92 address is the other device on the network, and based on the setup, it is probably the switch's management interface. Some switches have a browser interface. I am going to copy the IP address of the suspected switch, and I am going to open a browser and enter http://192.168.1.92 to see if this brings up the interface. This brings up a Netgear login portal, and the page lists the switch model as GS308EV4, confirming the IP address is linked to the switch. Zooming out, we have completed our host discovery. We have the IP address for our Ubuntu machine, 192.168.1.223, the IP address for the other computer, 192.168.1.141, and the IP address for the switch, 192.168.1.92. From our Ubuntu machine, we still need to identify the operating system running on the other computer. Let us go back to our Ubuntu machine and clear the screen. The next Nmap command will attempt to identify the operating system of the computer on the network. The command is sudo nmap-sv-o 192.168.1.141. Let us break down the command before running it. I am using sudo again to run nmap with admin privileges. The -sv option stands for Service Version Detection. Nmap will check which TCP ports are open. For any open ports, Nmap will try to determine what service is running and the version of that service. For example, port 22 is commonly used for Secure Shell, better known as SSH. If port 22 is open, Nmap will attempt to identify the version of SSH. The -O option stands for Operating System Detection. Nmap sends a set of TCP, UDP, and ICMP probes to the target and analyzes how the target responds. Different operating systems and kernel versions respond in slightly different ways. Finally, we need to input the IP address of the target machine. Let us run the command. This scan can take a few minutes to run. I will fast forward to the output. The output is relatively large. We have a lot of information. Initially, if we look at the Nmap OS fingerprint, we get a notice that Nmap was unable to identify the operating system. However, let us scroll up to the ports that were found open. We can see that various ports were found open, including port 22, which usually runs SSH, port 80 for HTTP, all the way up to port 9090. We can see that Nmap was able to identify most of the services on the open ports, but port 9090 is uncertain. Nmap labels it as SSL Zeus admin, but the question mark indicates that Nmap is not confident in the identification. If we look at the version column, we can see that the Apache web server version includes Fedora Linux. We can identify that the other machine on our network is likely running Fedora, but from this output alone, we do not know which version of Fedora. Let us switch over to the Fedora machine. Let us say that we suspect someone is scanning our machine. We can use TCP dump to capture packets to monitor our network traffic. I am going to bring up the terminal. Now I will run sudo tcp dump -i any port 22. Reviewing the command, I will run tcp dump with admin privileges. The -i any option tells tcp dump to listen on all available network interfaces. A network interface is a connection point that can be physical, such as an Ethernet adapter, or virtual, like a Docker network interface. We are going to set the capture filter to port 22, which in our case is used for SSH. Port 22 is a common target for malicious actors because SSH is often exposed for remote login. Let us run the command. Now we must wait for TCP dump to capture packets involving port 22. TCP dump has captured packets. We can see an SSH probe from 192.168.1.223, which is the Ubuntu machine, to our Fedora machine on port 22. For the system administrator managing the Fedora machine, if they do not want these probes from the Ubuntu machine, a firewall rule can be configured to block SSH traffic from the IP address 192.168.1.223. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope that this video was helpful. In the description, I linked the documentation site for Nmap. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn, X, GitHub, Medium, and Odyssey. I also have a podcast called The Aspiring STEM Geek, which you can check out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, and iHeartRadio. Thanks again everyone for watching, and happy coding.